Hi everyone, it is Lisa and I am out here finding fabulous in Southern California. Today I am thinking about how amazing it is to do beta testing. Not because I'm an engineer or a software tech person, and maybe you shouldn't even call it beta testing, but I guess I call it piloting programs. And today I'm thinking about that because I had this amazing conversation with one of the members from my Fab Track program. And some of you may know that I launched a program in end of December, beginning of January called the Fab Track. And for a really long time, I had been thinking about this program that I wanted to do with individuals, but I was getting stuck. I was getting stuck on some of the details, how it was going to roll out, what systems I was going to use, what it was going to eventually grow into. And I had sort of overwhelmed myself with the idea of all the things I needed to have in place. So all of you online marketers and entrepreneurs know what I'm talking about when you start going down this path and you're like, I'm going to need a website for that, and I'm going to need a sales tool for that, and I'm going to need to have everything mapped out, and I need the marketing messages, and anyway, all these things go through your mind. And I was speaking today with one of the Fab Track members, and we were talking about the fact that it's not necessary to have all of the things lined up and in place and all of the answers to the questions. I mean, this is why software engineers and technicians do beta testing, because they know there's no possible way they could have a solution for all of the problems that are going to come up, because they don't know what problems are going to come up until they actually do a beta testing where they have users going through and using their software. And I realized that this is the perfect thing to do with my program as well. And I know people have been telling me over the last few years to just launch, just go for it and fix it as you go along. And as much as that sounds like a great concept, I didn't really feel the benefit of that and the joy of that until this program, where I've actually just went ahead and launched a program before it was fully mapped out and before it was fully, all the pieces were aligned. And as I'm suggesting this process to one of my Fab Track members, was realizing that this is something that I had to embrace, was just jumping in and going with my idea and following my excitement and my energy for it. And so much has come out of this program that I guess I didn't expect. I guess I had high hopes for it, but I didn't expect the breakthroughs that the people are having. I didn't expect the breakthroughs that I'm having. I didn't realize that as I was putting other people through 30 days of challenges, that I would be basically doing challenges right along with them. And it has given me all sorts of thoughts and ideas for how I can build this program into something even bigger to help even more people. But it has also made me realize how freeing it is to create something and just call it a pilot. You know, it's like almost like I say, I'm just doing an inaugural program. It's going to be a pilot. It's going to evolve as we go. And it's just that simple little word, pilot or beta. It's just so freeing that allowed me to just jump into a space with these individuals and just see what happened and what came out of it. And it has been pretty amazing. So today I'm sharing that as my Finding Fabulous tip, because I know there's a lot of you out there that are considering making major changes. There's others of you thinking of launching a product or writing a book. And the idea is that you can just jump in and just try it out, you know, and evolve and fix things as you go. Even for those of you writing a book, if you're writing a book and you're like, I don't have the exact messaging down right, I don't know what the title is going to be, any of that, it doesn't matter. Pick up a pen, pick up a piece of paper, and just start writing. And it will evolve as you go. And same thing with the program. Launch those programs, let them be messy, let them just be in the beta version, you know, and anytime something's not totally ready, you go, well, it's a beta version. And just be freed by that. I think it just allows us to step into that space of not needing to be perfect, of having somewhere to go if things aren't going the way you want them to go. And maybe even more important, giving us an avenue and a pathway of possibilities that we haven't even dreamed of. There's things coming up from this program that I hadn't even considered that I could do as a branch of it. And I would have, you know, prevented myself from doing that had I not allowed myself to just launch in pilot mode. That's it today. Is my Finding Fabulous tip to you is, what are you working on that you could actually say, you know what? Let's just do a pilot version of this. Let's just do a piece of it and see what happens. Gather the feedback, gather the insight, and just have fun with it. That's probably the most fabulous thing that's come out of this is I've had so much more fun doing this program than I ever thought I would. So I just wanted to share it with you today as I'm sitting here thinking about it, and hopefully that will inspire you as you go out and find your version of fabulous, to let yourself be in like test mode and just have fun with it. That's it. Get out there and find your own version of fabulous today.